Hi and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, I am doing a what I got for my birthday video. As you can see by this lovely handmade sign, I turned 30 this year. My birthday was about a month ago, but because my birthday was just a little bit before like the total lockdown was lifted, like I've been doing stuff like in dribs and drabs, and I've had gifts sent to me because I haven't been able to see everybody. I still haven't got everything, and that's not meant to sound braggy or anything like that, or like I expect anything. I just haven't met up with all of my friends at this point. So looking around, I feel really privileged to have all the things laid out in front of me. When I see them all together, I just have like great friends and family, to be honest. A lot of my gifts aren't actually like physical, so I can't show you some of them. I like to have a lot of I like to ask for like experiences and like go to dinner with friends and things like that, rather than actual physical things. But yeah, I think let's just jump into the video. I will just say quickly, I know it's ridiculous to say it, because I know the intentions of making this video. I love to watch these videos. I'm super nosy. That's why I want to make this video. But in no way, shape or form am I bragging, showing off. I didn't expect any of these gifts whatsoever. It's just what my friends and family have bought for me. I actually have a few gifts here that I actually bought myself as well. So now we can jump into the video. I think the best thing to do to start with was the first thing that I did. So my mum had to have surgery really close to my actual birthday day. So the first weekend in July, my mum basically arranged childcare for me, told Luke, take care of the dog, take care of Corey. I've got Lisa all day Saturday. So I knew I was going up into London with my mum. I didn't know like what we were doing, what to expect or anything like that. So I met my mum at the train station early Saturday morning. We went up to town and we started off the day with a really like boozy brunch. We went to, so I've got my phone here with like notes. I want to call it Balance. The food there was fantastic. The cocktails were even better. We spent so much time there. I think we were meant to like have like a proper shop and everything like that, but we ended up spending so much time at this restaurant. It was just really good vibes. And like I said, just coming out of lockdown, this is when you could go into restaurants and things like that. It was just so nice to hear like the hustle and bustle. Our waiter was really funny, so that was absolutely lovely. After brunch, we did have a little bit of a shop. We went down Regent Street, Carnaby Street. I bought a few dresses, and it was just really lovely. After a while we were like, okay, should we go grab a drink? Mum was like, oh, I've heard of this really nice bar, let's grab an Uber and we'll go to this bar. So I was like, great, plans completely on you. So we did that. We ended up going to 1 Aldwych. So we walked through the hotel into like the hotel like bar area, and anyone who knows me knows that like, oh, like I hate like surprises, and I hate like, no, I like attention. Clearly I'm sat here filming myself, but I hate, oh yeah, I don't know, I just get really like weirded out when people do nice things to me. But when I walked into the bar, basically my mum had arranged like for like all my girlfriends to meet us there. So like one of my really good friends from Kent, who actually made me this sign, she was there. My best friend, like my childhood best friend, who'd only had a baby maybe like 6 weeks, maybe less. Basically she had a newborn baby at home but still travelled uptown. My cousin was there. It just, everybody had made an effort to be there. I was not expecting it whatsoever. Got a little bit emotional, which I absolutely hate, but it was fantastic. So we stayed in the bar, had loads of drinks, and then we went into the actual restaurant because my mum had arranged like an afternoon tea. I think it was, I don't know if it was Willy Wonka themed or it was Roald Dahl themed. Either or, it was fantastic. Like, our waiter just had like so much energy and was like telling us all about it, and it was just really, really funny. Maybe that was because we were probably about like 8 cocktails deep at this point, but besides the point, it was absolutely lovely. After afternoon tea, we ended up basically walking back to Shaftesbury Avenue, and we were going to the theatre. A little like story inside a story. Earlier on, when me and mum were walking, like when we were shopping, we were walking down Shaftesbury and I was seeing all the theatres, and I was saying to mum how excited I was that theatres were opening back up. Prince of Egypt was coming to the West End, Hamilton was coming back on, Dear Evan Hansen, basically the list is endless. And we basically I'm going to show you the programme. So we ended up going to see Everybody's Talking About Jamie. Now, I've heard a lot about it, but I didn't really know much about it. But as we were walking past, before I knew this is what we were going to see, mum was like, so I was listing all these musicals, and we walked past and mum was like, oh, I've heard this one's really good. And I was like, yeah, like I think it is, whatever. And then on like one of the posters was Shane Ritchie, and I saw it and I was like, oh, if Shane Ritchie's in it, no thank you. And my mum was so good, she didn't like make a face or anything. No, I have nothing against Shane Ritchie, I just think of him from EastEnders. I was like, oh, okay, so what, you're in musicals now? Man, do I have to eat humble pie, because I think Shane Ritchie was like my best bit of the whole musical. His character was so funny. So we went and saw it, and it was fantastic. And basically that was my mum's present for me. She paid for the whole day. Obviously she surprised me with like all my friends turning up, so that was super duper special and something I won't forget. I really do hold it really dear to my heart. Carrying on with family, this I do have to go through my notes for, because like I said, a lot of my family I don't have like actual physical things to show you. So my dad and my nan have joined together for my birthday present, and they are basically sending me away on holiday. Now I haven't booked anything, I've just got some money put aside from them because of, again, COVID. They don't want to book anything and then have to cancel it or reschedule it or anything like that. So they basically have put some money aside and said when things do open back up, they're hoping that it's either like I go to like Walt Disney World, which I absolutely love, like me and my family, like me and my actual family, me, Luke and Corey, we go to Disney all the time, pre-lockdown, pre-COVID. So I'm hoping to stay on property with this money and have like this big epic holiday. If not, I think maybe New Zealand might be on the cards, but again, it's all depends on travel restrictions, etc. So watch this space, that's happening. So that was from my dad and my nan. Now my brothers, my 2 older brothers, they pulled in as well for one gift. Basically, when I was 25, we were meant to go to Las Vegas all together, like as a sibling trip. And for some reason, it just never came off. I just don't think our calendars aligned, and it just didn't happen. And I was super duper gutted about it. So as a bit of a make up for that, basically my brothers have paid and booked this sibling trip to Vegas. Which I'm so excited about. I love spending time with my brothers. I think they're like my best friends, and I'm kind of pushing for it to be a little bit of a road trip. I hope that we can drive out to California and maybe tack a little Disneyland on the end of this trip, but that's not really my brother's bag, so that's kind of my thing, but I might get my own way. Here's hoping. But yeah, so that's what they got me, this epic Vegas trip. So really looking forward to that. But I do have one thing physical to show you. So my eldest brother Greg, huge sneakerhead, so am I. He's the one who's probably got me so into it. I'd say the last, like, he's been into it, I'd say 10 plus years. I'd say in the last maybe 5 years plus. Like, I really got into it. Anyway, last year in lockdown, these tie-dye socks were a huge thing. Everyone was making tie-dye. I tried to make some myself. It was a hot mess. So just for something to open up on my birthday day, he basically has bought me, he bought me basically all the combinations that Nike sell of these tie-dye socks. Sorry about the rustling. And it's been really hard that I've worn one pair because it was really hard to keep these fresh for the video, and I wore the blue pair already. So super cute, super, like, right up my alley, fantastic. So that was all from like my immediate family. I'll go into like what Luke got me at the end, because I think they're like my biggest physical presents to show you. What should I go into next? So following on from that, if I don't talk about what I did on my actual birthday with Luke and Corey, after that I had a trip planned to Bath with 2 of my really close girlfriends. One lives in Kent, one lives in Wales. I'm kind of in the middle, so it was kind of this thing of getting us all together. So we ended up booking a weekend away in Bath, and it was the best weekend. We had fantastic weather. The Airbnb was absolutely gorgeous. So this is where this sign comes from. This was in like the front room of the apartment. I also have this. It's a little bit worse for wear, but my friend Rachel made me a party crown. Oh, I'm gonna have to duck down so you get it all. So this was as you can see, it's a little bit worse for wear. There was quite a few drunken nights in this, but we basically themed the whole weekend. We had, the first night we did like a Mexican night. We made homemade margaritas. We had tacos, and it was just drunken madness inside the apartment, which was great. The second night I think was our night out. And then, oh, the last night, our big like party night, we had basically threw a bit of a house party. We had a 90s night. Obviously I was born in the 90s, so we had all the 90s hits playing. I had butterfly clips in my hair, blue eyeshadow, and it was epic. So that was absolutely fantastic. I'll show you the gifts that I got. So my friend Ella got me this huge bottle of white rum. I don't even think you could get this in the UK, but she had it imported in because like a lot of her family lives abroad. So I got this. I think this is actually Bruno Mars's brand. We were going to drink it on the weekend, but we ended up buying so much that I kind of like tucked this away to keep it fresh for myself. So that was my big gift from her. My other friend Rachel, unfortunately my gifts didn't arrive in time for her to bring it on the weekend, so she actually, let me see if I can hide my address from you guys. I actually got this through the post. So every time I look at it, it absolutely kills me. It says Ron Stop. We laugh and joke about Jersey Shore all the time. She actually has the note, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, leave a comment down below. But she has that on the back of her phone case, and it absolutely kills me. My postman probably thinks I'm an absolute psycho. But her gift came through the post. So from her, I got this huge pillar candle that says bougie on it, and I love it. Like the tones of it and everything is exactly how I'm redecorating my front room, so that's fantastic. She also grabbed me this little thing of Care Bear stickers because I love stickers, and from the tattoos on my arm I have Care Bears. Clearly I love Care Bears. And then the main present that she got was this really lovely book. It came in this box. Let me grab it out for you. Basically it's like this adventure challenge where you scratch off these like little panels, and it like has like loads of different categories, like if you want to spend, how much time you want to spend doing it, how much money. Like this one's like $5 to $10. It only takes 1 hour, and basically you scratch it off. It tells you what to do. You can take a picture of it and you basically log all your adventures in this book. So I'm super duper excited to actually get on and do some of these ideas. You know, when you're like stuck in on a weekend and you don't really know what to do. No, I don't have an excuse for that. I'm really trying to like fire through this, so I don't want this video to be super duper long. Next, again, I got through the post quite recently, was these like little trinkety gifts from my auntie. She lives about 4 hours away from me, but she always sends me, without fail, a birthday card, a Christmas card. I try and travel up to see her as much as I can, but she just gets me like these little like tiny trinket like gifts. So I've got this really cute little storage box, which I think will look lovely up on my side. And this is actually the only thing that I have that that's a keepsake for my 30th. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, if it's going to pick it up, but it says happy 30 on it. So I'm going to put that on my car keys because I think that's really super duper sweet. My cousin Emma, who actually came uptown on my thing that my mum had planned, she got me oh, I left the pajamas, oh, the pajamas are in the wash. Oh, I'm so like not prepared for this. She got me these really cute pajama set. She also got me, now these are super reflective, so I'm only going to hold them up for a second because you're going to see all my mess behind, but she basically got me these 2 wine glasses that are meant to keep your drinks cold, and they're actually made of metal, but yeah, they're meant to keep your wine super duper cold. Let me put these aside because they're gonna make loads of noise. Me and her son and my son are like second cousins, but they're super duper close. They're close in age, they hang out all the time, so me and her normally have wine night while they're off playing their games that they play. She also got me, it's not a physical thing, but I did have this really cute printout. She actually got us tickets for the Secret Cinema Bridgerton edition. It's not till November, but me and her both watched Bridgerton, and both of us are obsessed with the Duke. I mean, who isn't obsessed with the Duke? I mean, you know what scene I'm thinking about right now. Get me a little bit hot under the collar. So fit. Anyway, I digress. I could go on about the Duke for quite some time. But yeah, so we're gonna get dressed up. We're gonna go to this event, and I'm really looking forward to it. So that's what Emma got me. We're kind of rounding it off now, so I'll go to what Corey got me. So I keep saying Corey, and I don't know if you've watched any of my previous videos. Corey's my son. He's now 12. But on my actual birthday, we went to stay overnight at Le Chard. We had a really nice suite. The views were spectacular. Corey loves a hotel, loves room service. He thrives. So when I woke up, we went the night before my birthday, so when I woke up we were in the hotel. Corey was really excited to give me his gifts. This is the first year that he's bought all the gifts himself. So first of all, I opened up this, which actually made me want to cry when I opened it. I know it's so simple and silly, but this has been in my fridge since that day. Haven't eaten it for the purpose of this video. This is after, as soon as the camera stops rolling, I'm having a square. But I thought that was super cute. And then he got me a perfume, and he bought this out of his own money. And oh my god, if I could explain the smell to you, oh, I've made a real dent in it already. Oh, it just smells great. Like, this is clearly a rose perfume, but it is not. Like, it's sweet, but it's not like sickly sweet. It's definitely floral, I don't know, it's just absolutely beautiful. So apparently my kid picks the best fragrances, so he bought that all out of his own money, and it was the sweetest thing. So when we were there overnight, we went for afternoon tea when we got there, and which I will say is a little bit disappointing. Like, just an FYI, I wouldn't go back to it. I thought it was extremely overpriced for what it was. It wasn't really worth it. But we did go to dinner. Is it called Hutong? We went to dinner in the Chinese restaurant, and I had a dress that I wanted to wear. I'll insert a picture of it now. So Luke had actually bought this for me about a month or two previously. I've seen it all over Instagram. I was obsessed with this dress, so I actually got it quite a lot before my birthday, but I wanted to make sure that it fit, and if any adjustments or anything needed to happen, I could do that. So basically I had this dress, I knew that's what I was wearing to dinner that night, and I was really disheartened because I couldn't find any shoes to match this dress. I loved the dress. I even went to Bicester Village like 2 days previously to see if I could get something to wear, and I just couldn't find anything. So the night before my birthday, Luke actually surprised me with a gift that I had no idea was coming, and this is it. I was so shocked that he gave me a gift early. I'm going to open these now. So basically he knew that I was really disheartened with my outfit, so the day before he went up to Westfield and he went and grabbed a pair of shoes. Now I think this is a really popular style from Jimmy Choo. It was super comfortable. He gave it to me just before dinner, and it made my whole night. It made my outfit. I felt like a princess, and they were so comfortable. They're like this like pale gold colour, super duper shiny. Like I said, I think the sales assistant really steered him in the right direction. Right, so that was the night before my birthday. Now when I actually woke up on my birthday, I had waiting for me was this little gift bag, and they do say that the best gifts come in small packages. So I got, first of all, in here was a candle from Boy Smells. I love their Kush candle, and they basically came out with a collaboration with Casey Musgraves, who I absolutely adore. And this is her slow burn candle. Oh my god, it smells so good. So he got me that as just like a little, I was about to say stocking stuff like it's Christmas. And it actually came with this limited edition lighter that sort of like matches the aesthetic of it all. I did put some gas in this, but sorry if the frame has changed, my memory card was full, so had a little bit of a panic of trying to find a memory card. Where was I? Oh, I was showing you the cute lighter. So this came with the package. Now the big gift. I've had this on my wish list for the longest time. It came in a gorgeous blue box, and I am obsessed with this. Now I hope that the camera can pick this up. It is the most gorgeous, multicoloured, I think these are sapphires, I'm not too sure, but when I say to you guys I am obsessed with this ring, it is beautiful. So this was my big gift from Luke, and I couldn't be more happy. It is stunning. So I think, oh, all I've got now is just a little few gifts that I bought myself. So the following day after we checked out of the Shard, we went to Selfridges. We had lunch there, and I wanted to have a little shop. I was convinced that I was going to buy myself a handbag, there was a few that I wanted to go have a look. I wanted to go have a look in Chanel. I wanted to go have a look in Louis Vuitton, and I can't remember else where I looked. Basically, I had a few bags that I wanted to go see in person. One of them was completely out of stock. Was no way in hell that I was getting it. So I was a little bit disheartened, but I bought a few little bits like to numb the pain, let's say. So I'll start off with these sunglasses. These are from Gentle Monster. It's a brand that I had. They used to have a store on Argyle Street, which only until the day out with my mum I didn't realise had gone. But they have like a huge pop-up in, or should I say concession, it's not a pop-up, in Selfridges. So I bought these. They're probably super duper dirty. I did just get these out of my handbag, but I am in love with them. I think they're so like chic and easy to wear. I love a super dark glasses. A super dark glasses? Sure, we'll go with that. But yeah, these are them. Last little thing that I did get was from Louis Vuitton. I had my eye on these. It was just like a small gift. It's not a bag or anything. These are part of their summer collection. Is it By the Pool? I can't remember what it is. If anything is still available, I will put it all in the description down below. But basically, they come in like a set of 3. They're these really cute little like wallets. As you can see, it comes in 3 different sizes. This is a little card holder. I do use this for like my credit cards and things like that. To be honest, it's mid-size. I don't really use too much. I guess you could put like makeup or receipts or something in it. But this size, I actually use it as a clutch. Now these are all meant to be like organisers and things like that. But I think this one is so pretty. I actually wore it with the dress and the Jimmy Choos on the night before my birthday. So this is basically what I bought myself. That is everything that I got for my birthday. And I think that's pretty much it. So thank you if you've stuck with me this long. This video actually turned out a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I love my birthday. I can't believe that I'm 30. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm going to try and upload a heck of a lot more. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Bye.